My name is Francis Osei. I'm the CEO and founder of Reform Restore Respect charity. And what we do is we go into all the schools across West Kent delivering early intervention, educational, anti-crime assemblies for the young people. In my opinion, I think I became involved in street-based gangs in county lines because I think it was the combination of geographical location and the lack of opportunities where I grew up. I was initially groomed by a powerful gang leader who actually targeted children like myself, who looked like good boys and as well good girls as well. Ones the police wouldn't suspect were carrying drugs or guns, ones from good families who wanted nice things initially and who were impressed by that whole street life, which was a facade. I grew up on a council estate called the Broadwater Farm Council Estate, which was a very notorious council estate, full of drug dealers, violent gangs. And I remember at the time, this council estate, we called it the jungle, because it was like a jungle living there. So I was befriended by this gang leader who saw the potential in me and initially was just kind, giving me a lot of gifts for no reason. And I called him uncle out of respect. And he entrusted me doing all his dirty work based upon that trust we built. And then slowly, I was shown the truth behind that friendship. It wasn't real. He was just using me and I was just an employee. What attracts people into this way of life is being a product of your environment. Actually, the peer pressure, the intimidation, victim of bullying, that desire for adventure and status. These things are what we call engagement factors, or sometimes they're psychological hooks, hooking young people into this way of life. The easy way out and that fast, huge amount of money children could make. Children can make easily £500 per day in these illegal activities, depending on their rank or responsibility within the gang. What teenagers do you know could make £500 per day? Actually, on reflection, that's more than many adults could make in a day. For me, I think it was simply prison and actually getting caught for one, but also it was my upbringing and coming from a law-abiding family that really helped, and also knowing right from wrong and my deep regrets as well, and my love for my son, who I missed out on raising due to being incarcerated for almost 9 years in my youth. For me now, the goal is not to become rich or famous or powerful through crime. That is not the goal. For me, the goal is if you have a certain God-given ability to live your life through to help and educate others to grow to their full potential without actually the life of crime, that for me is the goal. You know, I was a black man from the ghetto, or nowadays these kids call it the hood. Most of the guys I came out with are either dead or in jail serving lengthy prison sentences. And actually, I regret now the opportunities that I've missed to become a barrister. Travel to places like America, Canada, Australia, New Zealand to fulfill my potential. I missed out on all of this. And actually, I am embarrassed by my historical past actions. But also, I realize that it's my story, it's my past, and I can't change that. It's made me who I am today. You know, it's given me a lot of attributes, skills to help other people because of that past. But equally, I realized that I was a victim too, and I was groomed. It has been a long road. I have not come to you as a perfect man, admittedly, but I have come to you as a testament, a truly testament to everyone that you can conquer your past if you really want to change. My life now is paying back what I can to right my wrongs. I have 2 beautiful children who I love dearly, And I live my life determined to prevent as many children as possible being groomed into gangs, doing county lines, carrying offensive weapons, and having the same experiences that I did. I don't want that for them. As a parent, I think my children live in a world totally different to the world and that jungle of a council estate I grew up in. And it's important they understand the world I grew up in, but there's a delicate balance to that for me. We have to educate our children about the world, Britain, society, our community issues as it exists today, and how it got to that space. My foundations in childhood is also a factor in my success story, as compassion, loving heart, empathy was embedded in me from my parents and my upbringing. I was an altar boy actually at a young age. I was well educated too in a public state school. And I was then groomed and exploited to become a gang member and sell drugs. Everything I am now is returning back to those foundations of compassion, empathy, and a loving heart. The biggest tribute for me, the biggest tribute to how I live my life now is the person and the man I've become.